Hi everyone, it's Catherine, and I wanted to come to you today with a little video about two different types of orders when you place an order for buying shares or selling shares of stock. And that is a market order, which is the default order if you don't specify. And that means that whatever price the stock is selling at, or if you're buying, whatever it's also the current price of the stock, you will immediately get that price, which sounds like a fine thing because you look and you see a price that a stock is selling at and you're like, okay, I want to sell for that amount or I want to buy for that amount. That's fine with me. But in a more volatile market, meaning stock prices are going up and down really fast, and maybe you look on your screen and it's one price and it falls really fast and you didn't want to sell it for the price that it went off at, or you go to grab some shares to buy it and all of a sudden it's jumped up in price and you're like, oh my God, I didn't want to buy at that price. What have I done? It's cost me more money. So there is another type of order that you can put in, and it's free to use on Robinhood. And my dad, my mentor with sage advice, taught me that it's always good practice when starting out to always enter every single order, buy or sell, as a limit order. What that does, when you choose a limit order, it means that you're going to say to the market, I want to buy at this amount, I want to sell at this amount. So unless the market is selling those stocks at that price, you won't inadvertently buy for too much money or sell and lose money. So you always want to get in that good habit of practice. If you really want to buy that stock that day with that price, what you're going to do then is put your order, either buy or sell, put your limit order in for the price that it is currently going off at, okay? So that's what you want to do. It's really simple, really easy. I'm going to put a link down to Robinhood. Make sure to like and subscribe my channel because there's going to be all kinds of short video tips. But this is really important, a little bit of learning how to really get in a good habit of placing your orders as a limit order. Again, if you're going to set a limit order, let's say I want to set a limit order to buy something at 75 and it's sitting on the market for $78. If it dips down to 75, you will then trigger that limit order and probably get filled and own that stock at that price. If you want to sell something, again, you do the same thing. Sell a limit order at 75 for however many shares you want to sell. And then again, when it reaches that price, it will sell. Sometimes in a fast-moving market, you will even get a better price. So let's say you wanted to buy at $75 and it dips even further before you can hit the button for it to execute. You might even get in at $74, or same thing in a market where the price is moving rapidly up and you hit it. There's been a couple times I've only gotten a few cents more better on my buys and sells. It hasn't been a crazy market like that, but it really is a protection that you want to get into a little bit more than anything else. So anyway, that's just the short tip for the day. Just get yourself familiar with always entering a limit order. If you want the stock that day, that price right now, enter your limit order as that price. Otherwise, get familiar with stocks, how they move up and down. If you have ideas on videos you want to talk about, and there are plenty other types of orders you can do. There's covered calls, there's options, there's limit or stop limit orders, all kinds of things that I'm not that familiar with and I don't play around with, but I will continue to learn, and one day I probably will play around with those things. But I just want you to know, very basic, there is a market order and a limit order. Please read a little bit more about it because, again, I'm not an investment advisor, but it really is sage advice to really get conditioned to always put a limit order in, whether you're buying or selling. All right, that's the tip for today. Peace. Have a happy Mother's Day because this was shot on Mother's Day, and we will talk to you later. Bye.